Okay. We are in a chapter pollution is there. AC बंद हो गया. You don't want that room. ये चलेगा. Tell me, what was that last heading of the pollution I was doing? What was the last heading? Where were Ranveer all these days? Really? I saw you coming for the math lecture and not for my lecture. What is it? I saw you tell me like. I don't know. If one open application. Come. Tell me the last topic. Effects we have done, right? Sources. Sources of evolution. Take in your notebook what all the things I had given. Notes wise. Radioactive I have completed. What is the next heading? Then after radioactive, huh? Then what it is then? Okay, everyone put that heading effects. Every bicep में clean किया है. It will not allow me to write. So everyone put the heading. I will be giving only 1 or 2 lines. Then you have to copy it from your model. Give me anybody one model. Yes, tell me the page number for the effects. 211, is it? Okay. 200. Oh, preventive B. Okay. So in that effects, the first heading, what we have to cover, effects of noise pollution. I'll give it in one line. Yes. Because that's you sign against your name. Sign it. It's up signed here. Where's the ICSE? Point number 1, effects of noise pollution. Continuous exposure. Continuous exposure leads to permanent ear loss. Ear loss. Hearing. So ear loss and headaches, nausea. You understand what is nausea? And related symptoms. Full stop. Second point. Second point. Huge exposure. Huge exposure to loud noise can disturb regular sleeping pattern or sleep pattern, not sleeping, can disturb regular sleep pattern. Next. Severity of noise pollution. Severity. You understand what is severity? Before just my arrival, was he spraying some sprays? वो spray रहता है white knowledge. ठीक है. What did I say? Severity of noise pollution may also cause psychological effects, may also cause psychological effect affecting the mental health of a person. Last point. Increasing levels of noise pollution is always a matter of concern. Is always a matter of concern for both animals and human beings. That's you can check with that points and you can ask me also. Now, how do you rate the noises that you make in your house while cooking, while listening to music, or maybe the adjoining building construction? Some are avoidable, some are unavoidable. What are unavoidable? Construction. What are avoidable? When you are putting that in earphones, that in earphone and increase your mobile volume, it gives you a signal. Don't increase, but never you are. Even I also don't. I also increase the volume. What does it mean? It continuously goes. And what is our eardrum? Eardrum is exposed to that. But one day what will happen? One day what will happen? The eardrums gives, sorry, I can't take it anymore. What will happen then? Then again, बोल रहा है? नहीं बोल. Normally, this acting student does it in front of the teacher. जोर से, और जोर से. When I was lecturing online for UT, सर आपका बिल्कुल आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. मैं और आवाज बढ़ो. और एक लड़की बोले सर बहुत आवाज आ रही है, क्यों चिल्ला? Out of 42, all 40 are with some different. तो फिर मैं एक हफ्ते में सीख लिया लोग का क्या नाटक है. नेक्स्ट वीक से बोला तेरा ऑडियो लेवल चेक कर. हाँ सर सॉरी वो ऑडियो कम करके रखा है. So we always say this noise pollution is not very ordinary, but in India, but I think very careless attitude. Am I correct? I think the first thing I always love is marriages, not the marriages, the music in the marriages. Correct? What do they do? Except the bride and the groom. Am I correct? Bride and groom. All others are busy. 2 दिन एक हफ्ते से शादी है तेरा तो क्या है ना. And beauty parlor का visit इनका ज्यादा रहता है. तो बेचारी bride और groom तो ऐसे ही पार्लर पे लगा रहता है. And our enthusiasm, especially we South Indians, खाना क्या बने? तो फिर मैं ready. As soon as we enter, we are least bothered. कौन है bride, कौन है groom, किधर खाना? उसी के लिए तो जा रहा है. थोड़ी उसको विश करके तो भाई तू ये कर वो कर, वो बात में पहला पेट पूजा. And the second one, the loud music. Is it avoidable? Not avoidable. क्यों शादी में loud music रखे? Some marriages I've seen, not I don't go. They put that Shastriya Sangeet wala. And हमारे यंग बच्चे वैसे शादी में जाते क्या बोली shit ये अपना डीजे को बुलाया होता. What does the DJ do? He talks less and फाड़ता ज्यादा है ना. Yo comes the हाँ आ रहा है तू चिल्ला. So why we have to avoid all this? Because you are young level, you are quite okay, but we old level not okay. Why not okay? Because we always believe these noises are the biggest threat to what? The sleep. है आप लोग के मोबाइल का जो रिंग वॉल्यूम ना, especially you put into silent. What is that? Alarm. When you are full sleep, mobile might shout for the maximum volume, but you are merrily sleeping. But it could have been any other. कल पिकनिक है सुबह 4 बजे, 4 क्या 3:30 बजे फोन आएगा, उठ जा आज पिकनिक जाने का. And sharp 4 they are reporting to the school. हेलो 4 AM चुप बैठो, पिकनिक एक ही बार होता है और तेरा लेक्चर हमेशा होता है. Correct? So that involvement when you are sleeping properly. How does the sleep disorder? ये भी एक syndrome है मालूम है? Sleep disorder syndrome बोलते हैं. When you are sleeping, you hear that mobile is ringing, but it is not actually ringing. वही टोन आपको बार-बार सुनता रहता है. And then बार-बार हम चेक करते रहते हैं. मैं भी करता हूँ. इसमें कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है ना. So you are psychologically affected by what? By the pollution caused by the ringer volume. I think now our Mumbaikars are quite decent enough. They keep a ringer volume quite okay. In a hotel there are 10 attendants and suddenly एक का ring बजा and 4 जन हिल गए क्या? तो उसका volume कुछ तो उसने अच्छा गाना रखा है. And that also highest volume. So we always believe psychological effect, physical impact, what else? Mental healthness. And if you are continuously exposed to such loud noise, what might happen? Your permanent hearing loss. Then Marathi में मुख बधिर बोलते हैं ना तुम लोग. मुख बधिर में तुम क्या different है ना? I don't know. बोलने वाले मुख मतलब मुंह से नहीं. अच्छा. Then you are into that elite club, deaf and dumb. कोई sound आएगा तो कोई फर्क नहीं. Why? Because these are the things which is happening. The mixer, the grinder, the music system, the TV that you keep, try to keep the lowest of the lowest volume. Why? If not you, the neighbor might enjoy the music. Which music? When you are keeping the volume. You only check for yourself. If you keep the volume to certain, like 0 to 100, 50 ke upar every day suno. Every day. Not for me. I'm just saying. After 1 week, you try to reduce the volume below 50. आपको लगेगा कि टीवी से कुछ आवाज ही नहीं आ. Why? Eardrum has got practice with that 50 and above. But if I kept it 10 and 20, बच्चे बोले आप volume बढ़ा उसको. बोले क्यों? वो आई है. And dance number is also song going on. थोड़ा तो boys लोग का मन करता है कि volume बढ़े, है ना? और कुछ करता है? नहीं. So we always say कि noise levels are the highest danger signal. Do we have this traffic pollution also? वो मैंने नहीं दिया. Nobody asked me. Honking of the cars, correct? Some honks are banned in Mumbai and Maharashtra, but then also पूरा गाना Bollywood का गाना उस म्यूजिक में आता है. हाँ. And मैंने देखा है ट्रक का हॉर्न रखा है Honda Activa. And he was horning me for last time. मैं लेफ्ट राइट जा रहा हूँ. देखो तो एक छोटा सा Activa यहाँ से जा. That's a good way of making the signal clear. फिर उल्टा हुआ, truck has kept the horn of Activa. And he's horning. Activa से मैं क्या डर. And then he came and put up big brakes. ये क्या? So normally we recognize the vehicle by the horn sound also. Correct? So every vehicular horning is adding to the existing noise pollution. Is it okay? So add that point on your own and try to read the page which is there on 201 and then come back. Psychological problems एक बार read करो, then ask me. And effects on animals also. Every bench is having one. Raise your volume. Which one? So take out that. It is there. I am making my 10th ICSE and CBSE 9th very particular. When I will be meeting in 10th, three things are important. What is that? Your volume, textbook, and notebook. Without which, now only I am giving you a green and red signal. Red signal for out. Attention में अभी से हमको बंद करा ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. But 10th का portion थोड़ा vast भी है और थोड़ा ज़्यादा application भी करना है ना? Anybody have got 10th? Seniors? Nobody. इधर या स्कूल में good relation people है. कौन है? I don't need it. He is busy. Gesture speaks a lot. Carry on. इसके लिए मुझे बेचारा काम बोलिए. That's why I ran away from my class. I am to do comment scoring with less. Anybody for that psychological impact? Can you understand the meaning of what psychology? Philosophy? Study dream. Natural regions is untouched, na? Or completed? Untouched. And after today, how many more days I have to come here? As per you? Tomorrow. That's it?
No. After that, we go to after this week. I guess because timetable is going to be.
No. मेरा lecture respect कर रहा है क्या? Next week also. Tomorrow I am coming same time. Okay, then we'll come to. Why to waste your time?
High intensity and
generally ये symptoms ladies का ज़्यादा है. They can't even hear the noise of the husband shouting. है ना? ये कौन है बार-बार चिल्ला रहा है? When that noise is going in and you have a full stomach of food, for example, irritation होता है. When that irritation comes, it disturbs your digestion process. And digestion process undigested रहेगा तो the first thing it has to come out, vomit. Normally while traveling you have by car, why generally? Because that you are inhaling that unwanted. But when you are hearing the noise also, when that mental irritation causes, it will disturb my digestion process. If it disturbs, then there is a problem. But ये extreme है, very few people have it, but they have it. Nausea का मतलब क्या है? I have given the word nausea. Nobody asked me what is the spelling of nausea.
Nausea.
What does it mean? Sensation. अभी I am the last person in my family when I am traveling to Orbit. But एक बार किए, मतलब 15 मिनट से मैं ड्राइवर को बोला था कल, finally I done it. I was the last because that disturbance in your digestion. It may be due to first is pollution. Second is that noise, correct? Continuously you are driving, horning, हमको ऐसा irritation feel होता है. Anytime you are seeing a big good movie and ऐसा हुआ है, and there also huge noise ना कभी हुआ है theaters में, क्यों? Because that noise your ear wants to hear. So psychology का मतलब very simple है. When I am trying to shout at this student, she will think, ये कौन है मुझे बोलना? She will not irritated by my shouting. But if I say even look at her 2 minutes, then she will get irritation more. It's a psychology. But either okay. अभी तो okay कर दिया अच्छा You have developed that side. So psychology is the feeling that you take it in. Correct? When you look at a violent movie, try to copy that. No. Generally, love scenes are going, wow. Achha, right? It's 11. You, because your heart and brain, no, it's very simple. Reacts to that. And very common. Isme kya hai? Is it common? Mummy papa do जबरदस्त. It is not common. फिर पापा बड़ा बड़ा भाषण देंगे. बेटा मैं बेटा वो ठीक है ना पापा. आपका टाइम में आपने क्या नहीं किया वो हमको मालूम. So that psychology means very simple. If I feel I love the subject called geography, you will love it till the end. But if you say I don't like it, तो आपका body क्या करता है वो hormonal बोलता है. I don't like it. I try my level best. I don't like it. Good subject. बच्चा उसमें scoring भी अच्छा करता है. I don't like it. उसने वो डेवलप कर लिया. भले मैं सर के बल खड़े होते हैं उसको नहीं पसंद. But he is a topper in my subject. बोलते सर वो क्या है मैं लिख देता हूँ but I don't. But if it is other subject like math, he loves it. But he can quickly get it because उसका mental feeling है. So psychology is nothing but how you take that word or anything. If somebody shouts at me today, the next 2 nights I will not sleep. ये मेरा psychology है. The 4th day I will come and make it clear कि तू क्यों चलाया और मैं क्यों उठूं. मैं उस दिन चला. उस दिन जाके मैं सोया. या अभी नहीं पहले से ही मैं आया. उसने ऐसा बोला. I'll wait for the time. Someone क्या बोल गया. Very good. और कुछ नहीं बोलने का. मैं मेरे पास स्टॉक नहीं. कल जा पढ़ के और गाली दे. So every person has that psychological intake. Your intake, my intake is totally different. Correct? What else? Gauri Ganpati. Wait, reading. I should not see all the scribbling in your book. When you think other things besides studies, you start scribbling. बोला चलिए इफेक्ट एनीथिंग वॉल्यूम का क्या ऐसा दूरदर्शन करते हैं दूरदर्शन दे आकांक्ष से बात कर इतना करता बुक्का मतलब you are not studying, you are only taking और एक तो पूरा ये करके रखा है. This shows the psychology of food. Okay, let's write the next heading. Effects of air pollution. Hey, in exam, they have given 2 pages, 4 pages. Don't write all this. Only मैं 4 या 5 लाइन दूंगा उतना ही नहीं. मनोज जी बोले वैसे भी नहीं लिखने वाला. Don't worry. Come on, write down effects of air pollution. Point number 1. ये चैप्टर भी यही क्लास में खत्म करके. Increasing level of pollutants. Increasing level of pollutants. Increasing level of pollutants. Increasing बोला तो increasing बोला. Increasing level of pollutants is a major threat. It's a major threat to both animals and human beings. Air pollution. Some of the important effects are. One. Both the animals and humans. Some of the important effects. Some of the important effects. It's my common sense, and I can explain that. Point number 1. Point number 1. Increasing level of CO2. Increasing level of CO2 CO. What is CO? Very good. CFC. Full form CFC. Very good. That's a science. And water vapor. increases the amount of sunlight absorption, increases the amount of sunlight absorption hyphen global warming. Global warming. Second, air pollution creates ENT. Now let noise pollution. Enfield को case कर देना चाहिए वाले. ENT. What is ENT stands for? Eyes, nose, and throat. Tongue. ENT you don't know. Doctors लिखा रहता है ना ENT. Eyes, nose, and throat. Irritations. Come on. Respiratory infection. What is respiratory? Related to your lungs and bronchitis. Am I correct? I say lungs and bronchitis. Correct spelling? Bronchitis is low pipe which is connected to your mouth. This which is low pipe. One is esophagus. Other is a air pipe. Windpipe. Bronchitis. And now the increased problem is bronchitis. Oh, I'm sorry. Disease. क्या बोला? क्या था? Windpipe को क्या बोलते हैं? Trachea. I'm so sorry. Bronchitis is the infection which is added to the disease in the lung. I'm so sorry. Very sorry. Very sorry. No, I made a wrong explanation. Next one. Gauri started with half, so there was a tension. Yeah, Gauri. Long-term exposure. Long-term exposure. Hyphen. Lung cancer. Cardiovascular diseases. Want the spelling cardiovascular?
No.
Yes. Tickets ready. Cardiovascular. Come on, not come on. Sorry. Hyphen. Asthma and leads to situation of coma. Coma. Right. And the last one, I think that's it. I'm tired of this. It's an idea. I don't know what these guys are doing to do. Ulan to mere piche aaya. Overall increase in all pollutants. Overall increase of all pollutants causes increase of all pollutants. After that,
Causes
adverse living condition sooner or later for plants, animals, other living organisms, and other living organisms. आंख खोल के लिख के उधर गड़बड़ हो रहा है. All nuisance experiment it does it. Come on, read that paragraph in your volume and tell me if you have any query. And other two solutions will explain from the volume. Am I correct? Don't sleep over the book, my dear. अभी साइड में ये क्या है? ट्रेन का बर्थ दिख रहा है. You understand what is birth? BERTH. Where you sleep. A bench ना जरा straight and end stage में ऐसा backbone का issue है तो क्या होगा नानी मामा? Imagine the Titanic Gudiya who comes in that first scene, ना? ठीक है? इसको भाई smiles का परफॉर्म. Read on. Like you were asking me in air pollution, noise pollution, ask me anything for air pollution. I'm ready to explain. Don't yawn. कितना लेट हो गया? 1 बज गया. ठीक है. तो सुबह कितने बजे उठा? 5 बजे. For what? There is no school. Now schools have started. Yes. Why 1 o'clock till studying is it? This I can tolerate. Your parents are also nowadays very picky freaky. मेरा बच्चा 2 दिन जा रहा है दमन में, so don't disturb. उसमें तेरा क्या रोल था? वरना नहीं होता. वरना नहीं होता क्या? तो फिर क्यों जाना? For marriage only 2 people, 1 person, pandit and that. उन छोड़ के बाकी सब ठीक है. Family marriage future में काम आएगा ना. How not to attend? Hey guys, any issues, any point? Look at the volumes. They have given detailed points. If you feel like any point anyone would explain, if not, I think then we can go ahead with water pollution. इसमें वो मुझे 2 word देने का. One is eutrophication, other is magnification. I will make the people to read because there are separate questions coming. और ये 10th में भी है यही topic. Let us give the reading to him only. Come on. He's reading what is eutrophication. Huh? Come on. It's on page number. Achha, you read 204.
It is a process of depletion of oxygen from water body.
Underline that. Depletion of oxygen from water bodies.
The same.
Achha, there. Now, generally, you might have seen this plant-like structure which is taking over a pond in Maharashtra itself. You might have seen green. We call it as algae or algae, plural. What does this algae will do? It is called as a nuisance. Actually, nuisance is water ISM, जो पूरा तालाब को घेर लेता है. It does not allow the sunlight to pass through. The sunlight doesn't pass through. The aquatic species which are living in, they will not get what? Oxygen. And during this process, the depletion of oxygen is not very quick. Slowly, but time will come, 0 level of oxygen. And you can see all the fishes coming up. Coming up for what? In a dead format. So that's why all the non-veg eaters, especially I think Maharashtra Malwani people, is it? They love the fish eating. So generally they say these people are affected. Why? Dead fish, nobody take it. If it is already dead from the source. That is understandable. But if it is dying, like we had done one disease in Japan, the disease was called as Minamata or Minamata. The water had mercury in it. You understand mercury, the thermometer mercury? Thus, there was a chemical plant which was diffusing certain elements in which mercury was present. And all the fishes which were there, they were intoxicantly taking that mercury. And mercury taken to your body, it can go to your brain and can cause brain cancer as well. Getting it? So that is what he is trying to read, eutrophication. मैं थोड़ा high level पे बता दिया, eutrophication only depletion of oxygen. Go ahead.
Production of nutrients and chemicals.
And एक bracket में डाल दो. These are the causes. Causes for eutrophication. Effluent. Have you heard about this urea? What is that? Fertilizer. It contains high levels of unwanted chemicals. If you put excess urea to your field, and if it is washed by which water? Rainwater. That urea will get into what? The water body, either river, pond, lake, and this might add to the process called, come on everyone. Everyone. She is the only one. Come on everyone. What is eutrophication? Reduction of level of oxygen in the water body. Come on, write that in your notebook. Put the heading. Write only that first line. Then you will continue to read. So we are reading this eutrophication. The next concept we will be studying is called biomagnification. Come on, keep reading, keep reading. Write it. What is eutrophication? Okay, guys, did you write eutrophication? Write one more line. Continuous exposure, not continuous reduction of oxygen. Continuous reduction in the level of oxygen by natural and man-made factors. Natural and man-made factors is the eutrophication in the long run. Is eutrophication in the long run. Is eutrophication in the long run. Come on, continue reading. Hardly few. Why don't you keep your bags on the दोनों का तेरे बाजू में भी जगह है ना have a respect for the container which takes your bags books ये किसका है मैडम पीछे रखो there is so many benches vacant come on continue guys it is consequent. What does consequent mean? Continuous. At that line continuous. Read on. What are you talking for? What is it? Phytoplankton. What are phytoplanktons? Biology students. Type of algae. Correct. Actually, not an but normally it is the fish which feeds on phytoplankton. Have you seen a whale which is 40 feet, but it is completely considered to be a vegetarian fish? It keeps them up. Why whalefish? It doesn't eat the other fishes. And which is the most strongest predator in the water? You understand what is predator? Sharks. Have you not heard of sharks?
Yes.
Which is the most dangerous shark?
Yes.
It is the great white, and the teeth size is close to 9 inches. Okay, 9 inches कितना बड़ा पता नहीं. And maybe one bite, half of the human body will go, and it never consumes the human body. वो हम लोग राफ्टिंग के लिए जाता ना ऐसा तो उसको लगता है कि ये कोई सील नया रूप में आ रहा है. You understand what is the seal ना?
Yes.
या तो भगवान को बोलने का फील को चेंज कर, या तो हम लोग राफ्टिंग करते समय कुछ ऐसा सिग्नल करें जिससे ग्रेट वाइट को कंफ्यूजन है. इट्स रियलिटी है. It's many times I have seen in Discovery Channel. So these great whites are so sharp, even 1 or 2 drops of blood into the water, it can come from long distance. Good sensation. And they come and have the first bite. So 2 husband and wife, they were traveling, not traveling, they were enjoying this one, and half of the body of the husband is gone with the mouth. And look at the danger of the signal of the wife. She pulled half the body back. By the time she brought it, was normal. So normally countries like New Zealand, countries like some parts of US, they might have put a big board. Careful, sharks is on the attack. So I heard there is one program which goes on certain channels, Shark Tank or
Yes.
वो देखता है. देखो कैसा वो लोग कचरा करता है और ये पागल लोग उनसे पैसा लेने के लिए चले जाता है. मतलब एंटरप्रेन्योर्स. और ये बड़े-बड़े इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट लोग बैठ के कुछ देता तो कुछ है नहीं. Because I was teaching commercial applications for 9th, 10th ICSE, they told me so Shark Tank देखो. And then it was a good serial, but not a serial. They were saying. So shark, then we have whales, and we have a killer whale. That is also dangerous. Is blue whale alive? Blue whale सुना तो है. वो क्या है?
Largest whale. Large.
Biggest mammal, in fact, not the whale, but it is no more, extinguished. In fact, as you were saying, hammerhead, silver tip, and I used to love this shark episode. There were more than 300 varieties of shark. अभी बोलते हैं hardly 100 तो दूर 50 भी नहीं. We have extinguished. And even today, Chinese ranks #1, not enjoying the shark. They want the fin of the shark. Shark fin soup is very popular. It's as good as my students are praying, sir, क्यों corona ये exam time में नहीं आ रहा? Why only China? Because they eat such things which you will hear, you will close your ears and run away. एक सूप देखा रहा था जिसमें बैट को आधा बॉईल करके डाला है, बैट सूप. कॉकरोचेस वो सेंटीपीड वो सब फ्राई करके खाता है, वो तो फिर भी चलो हम डाइजेस्ट करेंगे. अभी बैट को भी लग सकता नहीं. And bat is as good as alive, unkula. And now they are enjoying the corona. And to be very frank, corona restrictions were there for last 2 years. ना वो भी restrict कैसा करेगा? अभी आपके घर में 1-2 पेशेंट मिला, आपका घर का दरवाजा को लोग वेल्डिंग कर देंगे, आप नहीं आने का छोड़ो. इमेजिन अगर हमारा मुंबई में अगर ऐसा करता, तुरंत बीएमसी का ऑफिस खत्म है ना. Some people are caught going to the outside during the first corona. वो क्या है ना, सब तंबाकू खत्म हो गया था मैंने छोड़. And they were given so nice beatings in such areas that few days they could not sleep and sit properly. And some people are the mall people are. Sir, वो क्या है ना, mall खुला है कि नहीं देखने जा रहा. Mall कैसा खुला है? इधर आप तुझे. So Mumbai police has done a splendid job during that time. है ना? Because क्या करें? We have to ask them to stay indoor. But if it is China, आपका घर का बाहर एक बड़ा सा आयन लगाएगा और वेल्डिंग कर देगा. आप निकलेगा क्या? This is I feel. But despite that, China is going through so much trouble. And just imagine, it could have been one small bit coming to India. But India में तो सब कुछ allowed है ना? So, but now the doctors are of the view it should not and it would not come. But you never. So we always believe those people who are affected by the air pollution and the lungs are very weak, the corona has made them the prey. I don't know, Mr. Navi Mumbai करके कोई था बंदा, second corona में he also ran to the God. But he was a bodybuilder to Navi Mumbai, Mr. Navi Mumbai. तो कैसे हुआ? मतलब अरे there may be some medical history of that fellow ना. I mean, if he is a bodybuilder, doesn't mean he is having a strong lung and a strong respiration. We do not. So it's no doubt air pollution. You have to be very careful. So if you are stuck in a traffic and continuously truck wala is trying to test your lungs, please close your mouth. क्योंकि उसका मुंह तो बंद नहीं कर सकता, उसका exhaust pipe तो continuous चालू रहता ही है. But इसका एक अच्छा point भी है. You and me exposed to something like this, our lungs have become very habituated. हाँ, but pure air में जाएगा तो फिर हम बीमार पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि हम लोग ऐसा polluted air में ही रह चुका है. It's like you guys drinking your Eureka Fox or whatever filter you have it in your house. But if you drink a normal water, you will fail. Why? The immunity power that Eureka Fox company has reduced it. इसमें brass है, इसमें चांदी है, कुछ नहीं चाहिए. Normal well का पानी पीता है महाराष्ट्र गांव के लोग. But they live 100 years without any problem. No hand sanitizer, है ना? वो बेचारा ऐसे क्या? और चपाती और मैंने देखा है एक ऑनियन और एक हरी मिर्च ना, and they eat. इधर हम दुनिया भर का वैरायटी खाता है, and then next day the doctor. So it's all because of the pollutions. Okay, चलिए, let's proceed. Biomagnification. Let us give it to her. Come on. I have the water. You go.
The biomagnification means increasing the concentration of various toxic
लेकिन ऐसे शत्रु की तरफ पड़ गए, क्या हो गया तुम?
along the food chain.
अच्छा, I'll give it to Manasvi. Come on, Manasvi, you read it.
Toxic substances at the level of primary producers get concentrated at each trophic level as they move up the food chain.
It's very simple to understand the diagram. We have trophic levels at various. What is trophic level? Passing of the nutrition from one level to the another. We have the herbs, herbivores, omnivores. The omnivores is top now. Then we have carnivores. Every level there is a passing of some nutrition. But if the basic level is affected and they are having chemical, they will also pass the chemical. Did I not say that fish taking mercury is not an issue? But same fish you are taking in biomagnification. What is bio? Already the chemicals which are present, by the time you consume, it is at the highest level. Correct? Go ahead.
The phenomena of concentrated toxic position at the higher trophic level is known as
Everyone put this in your notebook. Biomagnification, the phenomena. लिखते समय learn कर लो. Sorry man, लिखो. She's clueless. Right, right. And while writing, try to learn this. They will ask you what is eutrophication and what is biomagnification. Are we finishing 8:20 today? 8:30. क्यों जोड़ना 8:30 तो check it at 8:30. नहीं ना, wait, I'm checking the time. Today Tuesday, right? We are at 8:35, correct. अभी 6:30 to 7:30 is one lecture. 5 minutes
break दिया तो ये
तो break दे रहा हूँ ना. You don't need it, I can tell you.
sir we also.
Then both will be. Let's proceed. Who was ready? Come on, Manas.
For example, if there are traces of toxic chemicals in water, then their concentration in algae will be much higher. When fish eat the algae, the concentration of toxins will increase further.
Okay.
Therefore, accumulation of a small amount of toxic chemicals in water can have a serious impact on the fish. Then live.
Serious है क्या? Serious है.
Serious.
Why do you write serious?
Serious.
Underline the word, everyone. Serious impact. Some are very very careless, and some are very very careful. ये दोनों लोगों से आपने को नफरत. Extra भी careful नहीं और extra भी careless. Video. How many of you after that initial hand wash schemes? अभी हम लोग hand wash करके खाना खाता है? Maybe or may not. Those people who are continuously using the hand wash, they've got so much infection on that. Why? उसमें भी अल्कोहल है सब. फिर किसी ने बोला सोप से दो, बच्चा ने वो सोप लिया, जिसमें मम्मी लक्स या जो भी वो लेके फिर धोते रहता है, वो तो धोने ही पड़ता है, because that is what lips rather, I don't know what all the things that normal antiseptic small soap will do. But there are people in hometown, they use that burnt rack, is it rack bolte na? I say that is the best. Ash. वो डालो and it is cleans it thoroughly. Why? It is not man-made. It is not chemical. It is natural. Now there are certain varieties of rice in India which is only survived because of cow dung. So ऐसा भी कोई rice variety है. This is a 200-year-old rice variety. In some parts of Tamil Nadu, जैसे तंजावुर में एक छोटा सा village है, उधर ही ये rice grow होता है. And in during that COVID too, there is one flower which blooms in Himachal. For last 35 years, वो flower bloom नहीं हुआ. But हुआ क्योंकि उस area में pollution zero level था. Why do you forget our own city? It has been renamed as which city? Flamingos. Are they coming this year? Which was attention, itna noise hai, maine aana. But I had during COVID too. Yeah, we could see that. It's a beautiful sight. Yeah, beautiful sight. Why? The nature only told you. When we are reducing all the level of pollution, the nature gives you rich things. But are we ready to? So these are the things that you have to study. Come on.
An example of phenomena of biomagnification was first noticed
In Japan, is it?
in US.
What is that?
LIN
Where? Kidhar hai? What is the page number?
205.
Where it is? It is Ilianos or Ilianos.
Where
Elm trees were sprayed with DDT. I think India may be used करता है DDT. What is full form? I'm not very sure. Dinitro disulfide tricolin ऐसा कुछ है उसका chemical name. So that is DDT. It is highly a dangerous one. You can spray it on the plants, but problem क्या? If you spray excess, it's a poison. Correct? Go ahead.
a large number of birds like robins died near these trees. It was later discovered that these birds perished due to the DDT poisoning.
DDT.
The lethal dose came from
The latter dose. Lethal. I am so sorry. What is lethal? Poisonous, dangerous. Dangerous. Carry on.
which they consumed? Earthworms had concentrated DDT residue by feeding on.
That's why earthworms are considered to be farmer's friend. Why? They are the natural one which aerate the soil. Second, now it is able to reduce the effect of what? Even the DDT. Have you seen earthworm? It's quite not good to see, but they are so good for your immunity. Carry on.
The other effects of water pollution are phosphorus and nitrates from.
All these things silently read. Don't draw anything on the volume. Come on, everyone, silently read. Only biomagnification and eutrophication you will be getting a question. क्या कर रहा था? अच्छा, then sorry, then write more better. और लिखो. इधर हमारे सामने एक कलाकार है जो sketches बनाता रहता है. Yeah, your this results are out. That exams that you have given before Christmas. How much anybody scored in my subject? In school.
सर सब्जेक्ट का मिला है, ज्योग्राफी का बाकी है.
Very good. ऐसे सब टीचर को यही बोलूं.
नहीं, बाकी दूसरे वो बाकी है, वो 7 जनवरी को रिजल्ट निकलेगा.
Anybody got the geography paper? ठीक है. Whenever it comes, ईमानदारी से marks आ जाना चाहिए.
61.
Out of? क्यों इतना कम है? क्यों इतना कम है?
Third term one is.
How about you, Janvi?
Estimate.
At least from Gaudi, I expect more. How much?
67.
81.
Sir, मेरा
क्या reason है?
Mathematics.
Which one you didn't get it? Because I am going to teach that also. Where you lost that earthquake. Did you get the paper answer sheet? Is it with you?
No.
They take it back.
सर मेरा अभी यूनिट टेस्ट चल रहा था 40 मार्क्स का अभी नेक्स्ट टर्म को है वो 80 मार्क्स से इसके पहले वाले टेस्ट
तो आज बता how about you Jalli? Restoration benefits क्यों ये दोनों एक ही जैसे ही करता काम but I have completed humanity long back ना It'll be good. He's not very regular in my lectures. 67 is it? How much is the highest?
Yes.
70 के आगे है ना, but not 70. 75. तो अभी मैं 79 की बोलता हाँ.
75.
पक्का. चलो ठीक है. देखो wherever you are losing marks, tell me so that when we are meeting in the regular lectures, a map of anywhere I'm going to start. Shame on. How proudly saying 10 मार्क का क्वेश्चन छोड़ दिया
सर मेरे को लगा कि क्वेश्चन करने का
मुझे क्यों ऐसा लगता है
वो कुछ 5 ही दिए थे सब सब्जेक्ट इतने में तो उन लोगों ने खुद से भी दो छोड़ दिए
but 10 marks you have left and you are very cool
सर मैंने पढ़ा
I don't know during my school I have 10 marks next 2-3 days I will stop my eating
सर मैं पोटेशियम खा लिया
मुझे तो मालूम था वो देख रहा है पोटेशियम भी खा लिया चलिए लेट्स गो इनटू इफेक्ट्स ऑफ ह्यूमन हेल्थ पैथोजेंस है और क्या है टॉक्सिक कंपाउंड्स है ये पैराग्राफ आपको देना है और विल यू रीड इट ऑन योर ओन हाँ चलो रीड करो यू हैव अ क्वेरी इफ नॉट सॉइल पोल्यूशन आई विल एक्सप्लेन देन रेडियोएक्टिव पोल्यूशन आई नीड टू गिव यू दैट्स एंड्स दिस चैप्टर It's almost 7:30 as well. Is it 7:30?
7:30
Okay, just put an end to the lecture.
सर आपका ही लेक्चर
हाँ मुझे मालूम है, but we give it a cut short.